Hello everybody, welcome to today's video. My name's Kristi and we're going to do a really quick grocery haul. If you are new to my channel, just know that I do a low carb ketogenic lifestyle. I'd love to have you as a part of my YouTube family. So if you've not already, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell so that when I upload, you'll know. I'll put my Instagram account right here. I do post over there quite frequently, and there's a Facebook group, All Things Keto with Kristi. I'll link it in the description box. That way it's going to make it easy for you guys. All you gotta do is click on that button. It'll take you right on over. Over 27,000 members at this point, and no keto police. Lots of encouragement and support over there. And if you could do me a favor, I would really appreciate it. Stick around till the end of this video. I do have something I need to talk about. It's going to be a really quick health update. There are some things going on in my life right now, and I may not be posting every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday like I have been. So stick around. I'm going to explain what's going on. It's going to make it easier to understand. Okay, let's go ahead and get started with today's small grocery haul. I did find a few items at Walmart that I'm going to add to the end of this little haul so that you can see what was there and that I didn't pick up. Now, I didn't need to pick up too much because we had just went to Sam's. Our September haul is already posted and we picked up quite a few things. It is just me and Briley. When it's just me and Briley, honestly, we don't need as much. So I have a feeling while Chris is gone, our hauls are going to get smaller and smaller. So let me show you what I picked up. I am going to start with some veggies. I get frozen veggies. They're just easier for me. Now, the broccoli, I will just steam in the bag in the microwave. Then I'll drain what little bit of water is on that and then add butter, sometimes some shredded cheese. Then with the Brussels sprouts, I'll just open these up and I'll put a few in a pan straight from the freezer, and I will brown these up either in bacon grease or I'll use extra virgin olive oil, obviously some salt, and just cook them till they're crispy. Then I can just seal this bag up and leave it in the freezer. I don't like them when we just steam them in the bag like this. They're not near as good. I went ahead and got a 4-ounce can of the mushrooms. This is the pieces and stems. I like to keep that on hand just in case we need it, as well as green beans. We could eat green beans pretty much every meal. I'm lucky because Briley loves Brussels sprouts and green beans, and that is a low carb veggie for us. So every time I cook something like a sit down kind of meal, there's always Brussels sprouts, broccoli, or green beans that are going to be involved in that. So picked up these. There's nothing added to these other than some salt. Also needed some salsa. I picked up this one. This is the thick and chunky salsa. I like to add this to my eggs in the morning. If I do a breakfast burrito or if I just make a quesadilla, I always gotta have some salsa. And I did pick up some more pickles. This is the Vlasic Kosher Deal Spears. No sugars added in these either. Went ahead while I was there and they had a few left in stock. I did pick up some of the Diet Pepsis that are caffeine free. This is one of those items that I've had a horrible time getting a hold of. So when I do go to Walmart, they have them in stock. I try to pick up at least 1 or 2. This time I only picked up a 6-pack. And I needed some smaller waters for Briley. She got a new lunchbox and she can't fit a regular size water in it. So I did pick up the Deer Park. This is the 12 8-ounce bottles of water. I pretty much add cheese to everything, so we had some of the shredded like Colby, the blend of cheese, but I wanted some just plain mozzarella, so I went ahead and picked up the 1-pound bag of that. When everybody's here and Chris is home, I go ahead and I pick up the 2-pound, but I didn't want to chance it this time. This is the cooking spray that I usually pick up. This is the organic. It is great value, extra virgin olive oil spray. This one's going to be your 5-ounce container, and the only ingredient in this is going to be extra virgin olive oil. Not a bad price for this one at Walmart either, so this is normally the one I go with. I went ahead and picked up some more of the parfaits. These are the Winkies sugar-free desserts. This is one of my go-tos. I usually pick up their Jellos that are sugar-free also, but when they have these in, I get them. They've already got like your Cool Whip mixed in them. There are only 8 here, and you can get this in either a 12-pack or the 24-pack if you get it without it being the parfaits, if it's just the Jello. Flavors in this: strawberry, lemon lime, and orange. You are getting 4 of the strawberry and 2 of the others. I'm just gonna go ahead and focus this in on your nutritional facts and your ingredients in case you wanna go ahead and pause it and look at that, see if it's something that you're interested in. Full disclosure, when I eat these, I don't just eat one. I normally eat two, and sometimes I even eat three, depending on how much I want something sweet. And the last thing that I picked up was some steaks. I got the New York strip steaks. These are the thin cut, and I will either make these on the Blackstone or on the cast iron pan on the stove. It just depends. But Briley and I have been eating some thin steaks lately, and Mom will come over and she'll have dinner with us occasionally, so that's why I went ahead and got 3 this time. It's a hefty price, but if I was going out to eat and we ordered 3 steaks with Brussels sprouts, green beans, broccoli, things like that with it, we would be paying more than $16.96. So I'm not going to complain, but the plan is to have steaks one night, and that is everything that I picked up at Walmart. Now let me show you what some of the new things were that they had in store that I hadn't seen before. Over in the drink section, they have something labeled Keto Matcha, 100% Japanese matcha with MCT, and a bunch of other stuff in here. Amplified energy for mental performance. Maybe I should go ahead and buy all of these. It says it's only 1 serving. It's gonna run around $1.46. At my store, $8.99. Low carb keto nut granola, 2 net carbs per serving. They have it in the chocolate. They also have it in the blueberry, but the blueberry is sold out. Here's all the information right there on the bottom if you want to check that out really quickly. But if you're looking for a good keto substitute for granola, this might be it. Oregon chia sugar-free chia tea latte, gluten-free. When you look at the information on the side, it is going to say 0 carb, 0 fiber, pretty much 0 everything in this one. It is going to be sweetened though with sucralose. Okay, now let's get into that health update really quickly. As most of you know, if you do hang around my channel frequently, Chris was home over the long holiday weekend. He came in because it had been 7 weeks. I know, hard to believe. As of this week, he's been gone 8 weeks, so 2 months working out of town. And he probably won't get a chance to come back until Thanksgiving, unless something happens. So while he was home, we tried to film as much as possible because I wanted to get him in several videos, but I just wasn't feeling it. I was beat, and I still am. Super tired. I do consume caffeine in the form of some sodas and energy drinks, and I was having some heart palpitations. Those heart palpitations were concerning to me, so while he was home, I went off all caffeine. It's not like I drink like 50 energy drinks a day. Normally just 1, sometimes 2 if I need it. But going off of the energy drinks after about 5 days was still having some heart palpitations. My neighbor's dog's outside. He is a dog. He's going to bark. I'm going to let him do his thing. Let him do his little doggy thing. He's a great little dog. So anyways, heart palpitations did not go away. If you have been following me in some of my other full day of eating videos, I had mentioned that I was having issues with my hair breaking off and falling out. After coming off the caffeine and with Chris being home, he was able to connect all of the links. I was tired, I had very little energy, hair was falling out, I was sleeping all the time, was having some issues with forgetfulness. The list was long, and he said, "Kristi, it's your iron. It's your iron. It's low again." And it had never even dawned on me that it could possibly be my anemia that I have to deal with sometimes. So I went ahead and called my hematologist. It is taking them a week to get me in, and then of course I'm going to have to do testing and things like that. I went ahead and went to my primary care physician and got my lab work. I should be getting that in hopefully by Monday, but I already know what it's going to say. Critically low iron, basically severe anemia. I appreciate all of your encouragement, your support, and your suggestions. But let me fill you in case you are new or you just don't know my entire story. And I'm going to make this as quick as possible. Back in 2006, I had RNY, gastric bypass. So they did bypass a majority of my intestines, the portion of my intestines that will absorb vitamins and iron and things like that. I do not absorb any iron through food or any other drinks, vitamins, nothing. The only way I can get iron is through infusions, an IV pretty much in my arm. My hematologist has done tons of tests, trying multiple different things. That's the only thing that is going to work for me. So with that being said, before anybody comes at me, I've not done my weight loss story because it is a hard story for me to talk about. Weight loss surgery for me was not a fix, and it has caused more problems for me than it has solutions. That is not the case for everyone I know. One of these days, I will be able to not be so emotional and hopefully do that weight loss story for you. But just know, when you do have gastric bypass, RNY, like I did, they are bypassing a large portion of your intestines, your insides, and they do make your stomach really small. At the beginning, it's going to be the size of a grape, but over time, your stomach grows back. So your stomach is going to be normal size, or you can stretch that stomach to be even bigger than it was before. After well over a decade and a half, my stomach has grown back. The problem is my intestines haven't. So it's still bypassing the portion of my intestines that absorb a lot of my nutrients and vitamins. So even though now I am on keto or low carb lifestyle, that is what helps me to lose my weight. Because 2 years ago, you guys know, you can go back and you can look at the videos, I was up to 232 pounds when I started low carb, and now I'm at about 161. That has nothing to do with my gastric bypass. The weight loss that I have achieved is solely from doing low carb. I know, rant over, but I get a lot of hate comments, oddly enough. Your stomach grows back, unfortunately, and that's one thing they don't tell you. My point to all this is, I'm going to be getting some iron infusions, and this is going to be something that's going to take months. So my normal videos of Monday, Wednesday, and Friday may not be that regular schedule that you guys are used to, and I apologize. But I'm going to work when I feel good, and I'm going to take time off when I don't, because I don't want to overdo it. I hope you guys understand. Okay, thank you all so much for watching the grocery haul, and thank you guys so much for checking out this channel. Make sure you check out some other videos and subscribe before you leave. I'll see you in the next one. Okay, bye guys. Love y'all.